All right, we're going to talk about the properties of functions. The set of first elements in a relation is called the domain. The set of related second elements of a relation is called the range. Typically, if you have experience with domain and range, the first set that we deal with is X, so domain deals with X, and the second set of elements is Y. So often the range refers to the Y of a point xy. A function is a special type of relation where each element in the domain is associated with exactly one element in the range. Here are two different ways to relate vehicles and the number of wheels each has. So I will be taking a look at the left-hand side first. This relation associates a number with a vehicle with that number of wheels. Okay? For the number 1, I can identify that a unicycle has exactly one wheel. For the element 2, I can think of two vehicles that have two wheels. For the element 3, a tricycle would have 3 wheels. 4, a car would have 4 wheels. So this diagram does not represent a function. There is one element in the first set that is associated with 2 elements in the second set. So 2 is associated with a motorcycle and a bicycle. That is 2 arrows from 2 in the first set. The domain of the first set of the first elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. The range that is associated with the second elements, unicycle, bicycle, motorcycle, tricycle, and car. Just a brief comment. The domain goes 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a natural way to list the numbers in that order, increasing order. Whereas there's no natural way to organize the elements in a second other than to say 1 wheel, 2 wheels, 3 wheels, and 4 wheels. All right, let's take a look at our second relation. This relation associates a vehicle with the number of wheels it has. So what we notice is a bicycle has 2 wheels. A bicycle would map into the number 2. A car would map into 4. A motorcycle would map into 2. A tricycle maps into 3. And a unicycle maps into 1. This diagram represents a function because each element of the first set associates with exactly one element of the second set. That is, there is only one arrow from each element of the first set. The domain in the first set the domain in the set of the first elements, unicycle, bicycle, motorcycle, tricycle, and the range is the set associated with the second elements. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the right-hand side is what is called a function. So the left-hand side is not a function. The reason why left-hand side is because the element 2 mapped into 2 separate ones. Now I'm just going to answer a very common misconception. It is okay to have 2 elements mapping into the second element or into a set of the second element.